And welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to show you how I do my hair in Dutch braids using clip-in extensions. I'm only going to use a few clip-in extensions because we want to try and use as less as we possibly can so it's easy to hide them. So I'm just going to use it for length rather than volume. So as you can see, I've got my hair down, I've just blow dried it because I've just washed it. It's probably best to actually braid your hair the day after you wash it, just because when it's too clean sometimes it doesn't actually hold all your hairs in together properly. So when it's a little bit dirty, that's when you get really good grip and you can actually really pull the hair and tighten the hair as much as possible, and you don't get as many like flyaway hairs. Okay, so what you're going to need is a comb, some hair extensions, a big bobble, looks like this, and then 2 little bobbles to tie your hair with. So with the extensions I'm actually using 4 pieces, so 2 1 pieces and then 2 2 pieces. These extensions I had a few years ago from when I went to the clothes show, so they're a bit old. I'm really looking into investing in some new ones. I don't know whether to choose FoxyLocks extensions or to use Bellami extensions. So please put your comments down below on whether you've used them before and what your experience is with them, because I don't know which one to buy. So if you want to see how I create Dutch braids in my hair with clip-in extensions, then please keep on watching. Okay, so the first step is to comb your hair through, making sure there's no knots, and then the second step of course is to split your hair into 2 sections. So here I've gone for a parting in the middle of my head. You can actually do a parting through the side if you want to, but I thought the middle will be the best sort of look. Okay, and then with one side of the section you want to put that with a hair bubble or grip it out of the way just so it doesn't get mixed up when you're plaiting the other side. Okay, so with the extensions I'm starting off with a 2-piece extension, and I'm actually lining this up with my cheekbone, maybe just around that area. You don't want to come too far forward because you don't want to see it when you're plaiting at the front of your hair, so you want to try and make sure it's around your cheekbone. So what I'm doing here, this is the most important part, and it's actually gripping in vertically rather than horizontally, and this is because the plait is going to hide the extension, so when you're grabbing sections from each side you're not going to see the extension because it's going to be hidden underneath the braid. So now I'm putting in the 1 piece, and this is just in line with my ear. So as you can see I'm using less extensions because we want to try and cover them as much as possible. So now the next step is just to start braiding your hair in a Dutch braid. Now a Dutch braid is actually plaited underneath rather than over. I think just a normal French plait is just plaited over, but a Dutch braid is under. So just like any normal plait, you want to have 3 sections, and you want to take a section from the outside, plait it under and swap it with the middle section. It's quite hard to explain, but if you just watch this video hopefully you get the hang of it, and if you just keep practicing you will get there in no time. So actually coming up to the extension now, so what you want to do is just remain calm, stay focused, and basically just plait as you normally would. So you're taking sections from the outside and you're plaiting in the middle. So hopefully if you do it correctly it will cover the extension. If it doesn't, not to worry, you can start again and reposition the extension. Also just to say that obviously it does get thicker because you have got more hair to plait, so just make sure you hold it tightly and just carry on plaiting and you'll be absolutely fine. So as you can see no extensions at all. It's basically our little secret. Nobody's going to know that you've got extensions in your hair if you follow these tips and tricks. So now you just want to plait your hair as you normally would all the way down, and then you want to grab a hair bubble or elastic bubble and just tie that up at the bottom. Okay, so that's the end of that side. So now it's on to the other side of the hair, and you just follow the exact same steps. So you're clipping in vertically, you're going from your cheekbone, you're going from your ear, and yeah, you just follow the steps and do exactly the same. look in the mirror and make sure that everything is covered, or get somebody to look for you, because as you can see there's a piece of extension showing here. So all I do is I unclip it and I push it underneath the plait and I clip it back down, and it's completely hidden because the plait is covering it. And that's basically it. So now what I'm doing is just using some hairspray just to get rid of some flyaway hairs and some more baby hairs. So that's the end of this hair tutorial. As you can see, you can't see any hair extensions at all, so it'll be our little secret. Please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe, and I actually hope it was quite easy for you to follow. It really took me about 10-15 minutes to do. I don't know if that's because I'm quite a quick braider. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!